And we are live, Chummers. And welcome to the Shadowrun edition. My name is Bryce, and I'll be the Game Master tonight. You can follow us at TWKLive on Facebook and YouTube to interact and watch previous episodes. Now, let's meet the players. Tonight we have with us GM Jeremy.
Hello, hello. Tonight I'll be playing the Human Decker, codename Atari.
And we also have Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I will be playing this evening Shady May, who has a little bit of mid to lower back pain, but it's healing.
Shady May!
Yes. Oh, we're going round table now. And we also have with us Steve.
Hey, I'll be playing Almari Kunhari, the Elven Water Shaman.
And we have Keith.
Hello, tonight I'll be playing Mississippi Longstreet, the Decker, codename Nintendo.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Actually,
it's
Okay, one dude. Gold chains. And last but not least, we have Hans.
Good evening. Dr. Giggles, because I giggle a lot. Mercenary.
I'm
That was-
regretting already giving you
that
that
was-
cider earlier today, Hans.
I was going to say, what did you just crack open a can of wine? With
No,
that
it's,
good evening.
But I know
it's,
he's been...
It's a monster. It's a zero. Monster zero.
Oh, you're killing
Right.
yourself. All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
All right, and sorry for that little side rail. And lastly, reminder that Shadowrun is set in a dark, futuristic world. Some content may not be suitable for all audience members. Discretion is advised. And lastly, just want to remind everyone, the background music tonight brought to you by Aim to Head. Now, how's everyone doing tonight?
Excellent.
Good.
Good.
I just remembered I have cider in the fridge.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we started early, my friend. So episode 24. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It's nuts.
So last we left you guys off, you just finished saving in a way, and then kind of lobotomizing the Secretary of State. Got paid quite handsomely by playing off two different parties. A bunch of you did a few upgrades, bought some new gear, did some cyberware enhancements. So some of you were laid up healing most of this time. The rest of you were learning some spells, like I said, upgrading some gear. So 1 week, oh, actually, I almost forgot. 2 days after your last escapade, you all do get a package delivered to you from overseas, from Cambodia, it appears.
Uh-oh.
Inside each package is a small golden statue. It's like this little three-headed snake, much like you saw adorning the crown of a certain Naga king.
Yeah.
Oh, that's from Quan.
From Quan and Kingly, yep. A little gift, a little thank you, if you will. For obviously they have made it back home. And it is worth 25,000 nuyen. It is solid gold, small figurine for each of you.
Wow.
I'm not selling that. It's going to go on the...
Yeah, no, I'm just telling you the value.
That's great. That's a nice little backup in case shit goes wrong.
Yep, diamonds and gold.
Be like Conan, show up at their border, hold up the statue, like the symbol, Oh, I'm one of you. Anyway, so 1 week is going to pass in total. And Atari gets a call from his fixer, Big Smiles.
What up?
Says that has a job. Someone was asking in particular for you and your team that they do need a Decker involved, and they know of you. They've heard of you in the shadows.
Okay.
She will come and pick you up at 8 p.m. or meet you wherever you want at 8 p.m. tonight. We'll say it's middle of the day. Dress kind of nice. The meet is at a party.
Okay. All right, yeah, absolutely.
You tell her to go to your place, or
Yeah, just come to my place, pick me up.
okay? Is it gonna be just you? Are you gonna bring
I'm
your
sending
team?
a message to the team.
All right. Calm link activate.
What does the message say?
The message says, we've got an order for donuts.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know. It says, hey, what up, homies? Let's do this.
You get one back from Shady. It says pancakes with a question mark.
I was gonna say usually the code is let's get some pancakes and coffee. I believe is how you said it.
Pancakes and coffee are due. It's time. I give him an update. Hey, we've been invited to a party. Dress nice.
Done.
Always.
Dancing or shooting?
Who is this? I don't know you.
Good old
Why are you
Shady.
sending me this text?
This has
Like
got to
good
be
old
one of our private
paranoid
lines, right?
It's a-
Yeah. Being paranoid over the private line that he set up for all of us.
yeah. I'm down, clown.
Excellent.
Yeah. Head over to the 10
Show
stack,
up
get
at the
whatever
10.
details we need.
Yep.
Yep, 8 p.m. Big Smiles will be showing up at Atari's place to pick him up and take him, or all of you.
Okay, I'm bringing my papers to grade with me.
Oh my god.
Of course you are.
I'm a little behind on my grading after I'm studying for my big test next week.
Since the guy's picking you up at your place, why don't we all meet there?
Okay. Meet me at my place.
Address?
Sure.
What's this place
Like
look like?
6th Avenue or 5th Avenue.
Yeah,
something
sure.
like
I don't care.
It's
Oh,
taking
you
me
live
fucking 24
downtown?
episodes to get his fucking address.
that. No, he gave it the first episode. He
Did he
gave it-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Him and
I
Keith
thought
Go.
he was being super paranoid about it and didn't.
No.
He lives on 5th Avenue in Seattle?
5th or something like that. He could see the Space Needle or see the Bay or something.
Oh, are you in Lower Queen Anne or something?
It was like where he used to live or something like that. He made a joke about it.
Oh, I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to live over there. I lived on 4th though, but
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. I had an apartment on 5th. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
yeah, that's Lower Queen Anne.
Cool. So yeah, get dressed for a party and wear something that, of course, can
Yeah, I imagine I'm gonna wear my synergist
conceal certain things.
business line attire and
My
a
mortar-
long coat.
Yeah, my Mortimer of London with I'll dust that off, get it from the dry cleaners.
I'll have the auctioneer business suit on.
Yeah,
With,
that's what I have.
With my second skin now, feeling extra protected.
Nice.
Okay. So you all meet up at Atari's that night, 8 p.m. A little bulldog van pulls up in front, and Atari, you get a comlink message waiting for you in front from Big Smiles.
Okay.
I keep wanting to call her Happy Smiles for some reason.
And yeah, let's go. Our ride is here. Let's do it, guys.
Getting the bulldog.
Yep.
All right, you all file in. Inside is this Native American young woman, done up in classic Native fashion. A lot of like hide leathers, fringe, has face paint, faux war paint on, but has big old ponytails and feathers, hanging out. Flashes you a smile. Good to see you, Tari. Close the door. Hop on in.
It's always good to see you, Big Smiles.
and she starts up the car. And then she says, as she pulls it into gear, she said, "Did I mention we're going to Puyallup?" And then guns it.
What?
Nope, you didn't. What's in Puyallup?
Says gonna go to a little party that's being held down there on the edge of the Barrens.
How far is it?
Oh, it'll take you a little while to get there. 20 minutes or so, probably from here, half an hour. So not much talk along the way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a nap on the way.
I'm gonna crank the
Weaves
music.
in and out through the dense early evening traffic.
Well, it's a good time to grade some papers.
Great time for me to crank the music.
As you go, traffic thins out more and more until eventually you reach the outskirts of Puyallup, where the traffic thins out to a trickle.
Yep.
She pulls out a little cred stick and tosses it over to Yatari. She says, "A little something from Mr. Johnson for coming all this way, out of your way to listen to his tune."
I check it. How
got
much
you
is on it?
It's 250 New Yen.
Cool.
Then she pulls off the expressway and rolls down into the Barrens for a little while, takes a few turns out over around some blocks.
I'll go ahead and split the 250 with everyone. What is that, like 50 New Yen apiece?
Yeah, what's that, like a carton of milk?
I'm not one to turn down Nguyen.
And she brings her van to a stop in front of this large 2-story building. You can feel the vibration of the thunderous music emanating from within its bricks walls.
Yes.
If the windows were not already boarded up, you are certain the driving force of the synth bass would have shattered the glass long ago. Through the pitched skylight, you can see pulsating light casting an eerie orange and magenta glow over the building. In the faint illumination, you can read the words Fire Station 118 etched into one of the building's cornerstones. But you know that place probably hasn't served that purpose since before the Awakening. End of the line, chummers. Big Smile says. Johnson will meet you inside. He said to wander around, enjoy the party, and he'll meet you at some point tonight. Did I tell you that he doesn't want you packing artillery? Everyone gets scanned at the door. I guess even these elves are kind of touchy about little things like that.
Good grief.
You can leave your gear here, because I'll be waiting to pick you up just down the street.
Okay.
With a little bit of a sigh, not too outwardly, but Shady will pull her gun out and leave it. And a knife, and extra clips.
Grenade,
No, she didn't go quite that heavy.
the Uzi,
Rocket launcher.
Grenades.
ankle shooter.
No, I just had the Ares Predator, so I'll just leave that with her.
Yeah, I make a mental note to find some way to hide guns that can get past a scan. And then we head on inside.
That certainly would be nice. Yeah, we go in.
All right. Phlegmy today, I don't know why.
We make our way through all the people dancing.
My printer is on the fritz, so some things that I would normally have printed out just to make easier to have, I have to have split into windows, so it is slowing things a tad bit. All right. You guys approach the front door. This is gonna get fun. Right.
I
So you-
lean in close to the doorman, so I can speak in his ear and say, "We're here to see Mr. Johnson."
He's holding, he's an elf, fairly nice dressed, and he's holding a little like metal detector wand, and he says, "Yeah, I'm sure lots of people are here to meet others. So let me give you a quick scan. You can head on into the party."
I was hoping you could point us in the right direction.
If you're Mr. Johnson's here, I'm sure he'll be down here on the first floor somewhere. Just head on in, enjoy yourselves. We thank you for coming.
I head inside and I look for a place to get a drink.
So you can see there are couches and recliners lined on the eastern wall near this Simpsons Entertainment Center. The center of the room is taken up by 2-meter-long conference tables and wooden benches. There are people all over this room eating, drinking, gossiping, and checking out the latest Simpsons releases. You hear booming music and lights coming through the double doors to the left. You can see a large buffet and bar to the back.
Giggles is already on the couch.
Giggles is chilling on the couch, watching some of the latest Simpsons programming and music. People are chatting all around. Lots of elves. Some humans and orcs and a dwarf or two, but mostly elves.
I head towards the bar.
Anyone want to roll perception real quick?
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't see shit.
5. It's my night.
Yep, Longstreet and Shady, two of you. Notice the cameras in the corners. You also, I will point out it seems pretty beefy, heavy security, some troll razors, it looks like. Keeping an eye on things.
I mentioned the cameras to everyone. I just said smile.
I nod in acknowledgement.
There's no dance floor or nothing.
The whole floor is a dance floor, man.
You're saying that, and this person here happens to be close enough to over, and she says, "Oh yeah, all the dancing's over in the solarium. Go through those double doors, hon. Knock yourself out. Have fun. Good to see you. Thanks for coming." Atari, soon after coming in, you are approached.
Okay.
Hi, hon. How are you doing? First time I've seen around you. What's your name?
The name is Atari. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Eleanor. Nice to meet you, Atari.
Where can a guy
like
get a
your
drink around
implant.
here, Eleanor?
Oh, right up here. You're heading in the right way. Let me show you. And she takes you over to the bar.
Okay.
Grabs you by the arm.
Does she have a see-through shirt?
Almost, pretty much.
Excellent.
Very sheer. Elven, very beautiful.
You are a very beautiful woman, Eleanor.
She compliments you on your implants.
Haha. Thanks for noticing, and I throw my hair back.
Giggle sitting on the couch. You overhear behind you some people talking. And part of the conversation you overhear is you say an elf talking to some guy. You can't see him because all you see is the back of his head. He's got short cropped hair, but you can't really make out who he is. He says, "I'm telling you, Lee, a lot of those APN got geeked and are blaming us for it. We had nothing to do with this, but they're all riled up. Things are going to get out of control, man. I'm telling you." And the conversation just fades off as they continue walking by you.
I just giggle to myself.
You know who did that shit.
I know nothing.
Is the dance floor through this door?
it is through this door. Mississippi, you head there. That is fun.
Boy, what's in here?
Open the door and find out, Mississippi.
Is it closed or is it?
The kitchen.
That's the bathhouse.
Oh,
Roll perception. You notice another camera and the most delicious marbled real steaks set out to rest on the counter.
yum. Are they finished?
The smells are just overwhelming. The smell of the food's coming out.
Have we eaten yet, or?
It is like 8:45 p.m. now, almost 9.
I guess I'll take one of those. I start walking in. I'm all, hey, can I have one of those?
No, shoo. Oh, what are you doing? This is off limits, the kitchen. You go to the buffet.
Okay.
Silly dwarf. Goes
I
back to
imagine-
stirring his pot.
I'll go with Almari into the buffet.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
go
hungry.
check out the.
Well, Almari's up where the food is. These are all the food tables. Oh, Almari, I never gave you a description of the room, although you can pretty much make it out yourself.
I'm not up in the buffet. I'm by the dance floor.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna reveal that in here 1 second. Atari, real quick, where you went up, this room contains rows of buffet tables filled with trays of food, and not just stuffers. It's real food. Along the east wall, there's a bar that's been set up to serve punch and various other much more potent drinks. Everyone seems to be helping themselves to everything in this room. Now, Almari. The solarium. Stepping into this room for the first time is like stepping into a dream park. Trees, shrubbery, and grass are the decor. Wooden benches line the east and west walls. Along the south wall, there's a mini mono musician performing on a small stage. The central clearing is filled with all sorts of barefoot dancers on the grass, moving to the blaring music created by the mini mono's wild gyrations, each muscle contraction and movement causing a specific note to sound or light to flash. There's a skylight approximately 15 meters overhead that is visible from the floor. There is this hydroponic light system that's integrated into the metal support frame of the skylight, providing a fake sunlight as natural lighting. Approximately 6 meters above the ground, partially concealed by tree branches, are 2 catwalks that are accessible from the second floor. There are a couple guards positioned on each catwalk, kind of keeping an eye on things. 2 trolls and 2 elves. Along the northwest wall, you see staircases leading to the second floor, as well as the basement levels, along with 2 official guards standing over it. Not armed or mean looking, just, security, this is off limits kind of thing, or you need permission.
I'm like, hey guys, you gotta check this out.
there's a huge
go
party
out
going
and
in there.
start dancing.
Yeah, I mean, these are your people, man. They're having a good time.
I'm just gonna fill up on some food and go back and sit and watch movies.
Okay, you sit with Giggles and you guys hang out for a while. Shady, where did you go? You've been so silent. Are you shy? This is not your arena. Where are you? You're not even on the map. Where did you go? You went shady on me. Oh, there you are. You're in the corner, of course.
Yeah, it took a long time for me to find her, and then I realized she wasn't even in the building. So,
Oh my god.
but when she went in, she scoped the place as she continued walking in. Went over to the bar, ordered a couple of shots of something, and put one down. And as the evening goes on, she is going to hit whatever dance floor there is, and she They were told to mingle and business would be business when it's business. Until then, enjoy ourselves. So she's going to do it, and she's going to be a little bit reserved in how aggressively she dances because of the recent week of surgery.
Yep. A little tender still, a little tender.
Mm-hmm.
You were able to spend a few days in the vats, doing some speed healing, but not as much as you'd like for sure. This first time limit is basically 30-minute increments of what you guys are doing, just kind of break up the time, just so so there's like the first half hour of what you guys are doing, kind of mingling. Atari, you're at the bar, totally being chatted up by this elven chick. Fill in a little background because you guys haven't asked, and obviously you've picked it up by now being here. This is the young elven technologists. This is their pad. This is a recruitment party for them, where they're recruiting from young people in the area, new members who are interested in joining them or just want to get a free meal.
Weren't they the guys that hired the other crew was afraid of?
You have heard this name
The
before.
APN.
Yeah, weren't they? That's the crew they were blamed us to be from.
When we were traveling to Europe?
No,
No.
when we were killing everybody in that building.
No. Yeah, and that one murder guy, the cyborg guy that came out and threw the grenade.
The poser elves.
Yeah, the poser.
Yeah, we
elf.
collected air tips.
Yeah,
The
okay.
Association Para Nobilis, the APN.
Yep.
Yeah, this was the opposing group. These two oppose each other. These guys are about elven advancement in society and technology, and the APN are about living in the woods, shooting bows and arrows.
Well, we're about.
And none of them are elves. They're still around. They are still around.
I'm gonna chat up Eleanor here. And hey, if someone was here to discuss business, where might I find that person?
Oh, I wouldn't really know. Lots of people are going to be here tonight. Do you know their name? Do you know who you're looking for in particular? Maybe just hang out and maybe they'll find you.
Good advice.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
She is, asking about your implants. Asks you if you're into computers. You do any decking, any of that kind of thing?
Yeah, I really dig games, like computer games. You into that, Eleanor?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm into games. All kinds of games.
Yeah, me too. You ever? Let's see here. You ever?
Roll negotiation,
Okay.
I think, is what we're gonna do. That's what it says to do. But let me see. Let me see if there's something better.
I have negotiation. I ask her, hey, you ever watch that Trid show, Ring of Light?
She tells you a little bit about the YET, the young elven technologists. Our ultimate goal here is to shatter the myths about elves. We can only do this through re-educating not only those who perpetuate the elven stereotype, but the entire world. To do so, we need people who are sensitive to the unique problems of our race. We need people like you, people that
The
are
prophets.
good with
Oh,
computers
man.
to
She doesn't know what she's
spread
getting.
our message.
Yeah, I hear you, babe.
Rubs up against you, keeps asking about you, things you've done, where you work.
Yeah,
Keeps talking up the YET.
yeah. That's awesome. I mean, God, man, it sounds like such sexy work. You know what I mean?
Oh, it is.
What about?
You should think about joining us.
Yeah,
Come to some of our meetings.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Especially if you're good with computers. We're really looking for a lot of deckers.
Yeah. What? You
Yeah.
got a lot right now?
Yeah. What's that?
You got a lot of deckers right now?
We have some, but we're looking to increase our ranks. That's what we're hoping to get some more people out of here. Some people are good with computers that we can either train up or that are already good and want to join us.
No, that's
Help with
cool.
our cause and spread our message.
I bet your cause is pretty profitable too, right?
Go ahead and roll another negotiation test. Killing me here, Cliff. Yeah, she's just kind of giving you more of the recruiting
I said, yeah,
lines
but
that she has.
you know, I like to be really challenged. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there's ways to make lots of money out there. You know, when you get into the computer work.
Oh yeah. You know, it's always good to be part of a poly club. We can, help with connections and getting your name out there and yeah.
I'm more of a freelancer. You know what I'm saying?
So while he's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? Shady, you were having some drinks.
The second half an hour, I was going to go to the solarium and just check it out. And actually going to turn my astral eyes on and see if there's any magic going on in this area.
Okay. Almari?
I'll be dancing, but I'll also scan around for awakened people and stuff like that.
Okay, there's not, okay, we'll go ahead and do an sensing. Oh, fuck me. Okay. That flea is awakened. Jesus. So, Almari, you and Mississippi both detect very strong wards, both beneath and above you, in the basement and on the floor above you, areas of the house that are behind very strong wards. You both detect that. Almari, there's a few awakened in the crowd, not very bright based on their auras. Not a whole lot going on. I gotta look up one thing, please bear with me. There might be one person who is, and I will be pointing out him to you regardless here in just a moment, but I want to make sure I'm getting you the right info. And like I said, I don't have this at my fingertips because my printer's on the fritz, so...
It's all right. We're just drinking, listening to the music.
Odd pause now. Yeah, right.
Almari's dancing.
Chatting up this elven babe.
There we go. Ooh, yes. See, that's what I was afraid of. I mean, yeah. This gentleman here
Okay,
has a
Windtree.
very bright aura. Well, you don't know his name, but yeah. He kind of stands out a little bit. That's why you were going to kind of notice him regardless. The majority in the elves in here, you can tell, have gone out of their way to refute the physical elven stereotype, except for one exception, this guy here.
He looks
He's
like
probably the Mr. Johnson.
he looks like
He-
Legolas or something.
Looks very smug. He's leaning up against the wall, kind of just staring down at everyone else. There's another elf kind of next to him that he's kind of chatting with, makes a remark to every once in a while. Very beautiful, very handsome, even for an elf. Very handsome.
There's
He has
only this one set of-
thin features, silver hair. He wears a loose-fitting tunic and trousers that are woven from natural fibers and obviously expensive. Slung over his back is an ornamental sword of fine craftsmanship. So he looks very much like the typical fantasy elf, unlike most of the other people.
But he's not under any kind of like illusion or anything like that. That's actual his aura, right?
As far as you can tell, yes. And you're pretty
wonder if those-
confident in your ability. Damn, dude.
I'm gonna go sit on the bench, grade some papers.
You're so weird.
I'm behind. I got a lot going on in my life. Okay.
You're in a dance place, man.
Roll body, because I mean the flashing lights and everything are just. You know,
Oh, I thought
safety
we were in a
net.
solarium.
You're in a solarium, but there's a giant party going on around you, dude. Do you not
Oh.
see?
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go read my book.
Big crowd. The lights are flashing, and the music is just booming, and all these laser lights, and all these
So-
beautiful trees, like real trees and real grass that you're walking on. It's
If
like,
I
wow.
if I catch
Oh, I rolled. Sorry,
Miles-
I rolled.
fancy. Yeah, you're fine. It's
If
kind of
I
hard to
catch-
make out the words.
If I catch his eye, I'll just nod and smile, and then I'm gonna go to the bar and get something to drink because I've been dancing pretty hard for half an hour or an hour.
Yep, you do catch his eye, and when you kind of nod his way, he just kind of like almost curls one of his lips and sneers at you like, oh, no. I have to acknowledge your existence. Ugh, and you're even an elf.
Yeah.
Well, I say, hey, nice sword there. I recognize the quality.
Yeah, no touching.
Okay, mister.
And then he turns back to his member and says, "Can you believe that they're actually going to let non-elves into our association? I don't know. I don't know what Aaron's thinking."
Hey, that name sounds familiar.
Jasper and Jorge were
Aaron.
much nicer.
Yeah, Aaron the scribe. I have one of his pens.
Yeah.
Or
Is that
No.
who we stole the book from?
no, who was
You don't
it?
have
Who's
one of his
pen?
pins.
No, I don't have his pen. Who was it? Sorry, pen. Oh, Elven Sage Xerox. Xerox.
He's APN. That was the APN.
Oh,
leader
okay.
that you guys gacked.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring that up.
Aaron was the guy
Aaron
we
the
were.
scribe, yeah.
Yeah, we were faking. I whisper. I think we got some Aaron fans here. Remember that guy from the Prophet mission? It's time for the Prophets 3.
I don't think so.
Not yet. Not yet. No
No.
Prophets 3.
No. No. I keep chatting up the recruiter trying to get some information out of her. I want to figure out what the hell's going on. Like, what's the real deal? Like, what are they really using these deckers for? How much money are we really talking about?
Shady, you hear as you're after drinking, you're heading towards the solarium because you said you're gonna go dancing, right?
Yeah, probably like 45 minutes to an hour in. So
About now.
a beer and a couple shots.
Okay. Yep. So about now, and as you're walking by the buffet tables, you hear one guy saying to another, "Man, these guys must be loaded. Do you see this spread? This is crazy."
Yeah, you had mentioned this is real food. She definitely noticed that, and will hopefully have time to partake in that before business. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
As she's walking between the two, though, she is of course kind of casing the place, scoping people out.
Okay. All right. Atari, give me a negotiation. Give me a +2 because you're kind of. What are you? Okay. Being very friendly.
Yeah.
About fucking time. There you go. Wow, Jesus. Oh, yeah. We're not just a poly club. We have real representation. In fact, our chairman is Aaron the Scribe. You know, the guy who won the Pulitzer Prize for Mankind Ascendant, right?
Yeah,
He-
absolutely.
He writes all our literature and brochures. He even stays here when he's in town. I mean, you know, it's not the Ritz, but he's got his own private suite upstairs. In fact, he's coming to our youth meeting this Saturday.
Wow.
If you want to give me your address and phone number, I'd be glad to give you a call and swing by on my way to pick you up. You should totally come. She's rubbing up on you and
You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah,
sipping
yeah.
on her drink, flashing her eyes at you.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you my email.
What'd you say you do again for a living? You work with computers? Love your hardware.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff with computers. I make video games.
Yeah. Oh, do a lot of coding.
Tons.
Make a lot of programs.
I dream. I
Oh.
dream in code. Yeah.
You really should. You should really think about joining us. We could really give you a challenge.
Yeah. Hey, challenges are great.
You got a pumper full of data.
You wanna see where we code?
You mean it's not like out here?
Cause believe me, any Decker who's a member of the Young Elven Technologists can write his own meal ticket. Deckers are just about the most important people in our organization right now. How else can we get our message out to the world?
I can
You
write.
can't send everyone a letter, can you? But you can reach them through the Matrix. Oh, the magic of the Matrix. Oh, it's so wonderful. That's where it does the most good. Hey, maybe we should go down to our computer room. Of course, we can't touch anything, but I can let you take a peek inside.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. That sounds awesome. As long as you don't think we'll get in trouble.
Oh, wonderful! And she grabs your hand and starts pulling you.
I signal to, let's see who's near me. Shady. I just want to make sure people
Shady
know
was
that
heading to the solarium. Probably giggles at this point.
I'm up at the
or
food.
Almari. I would have signaled to maybe Almari before leaving the bar.
All right.
Yeah, if you signal to
Okay.
Shady, she's going to completely misread it and roll her eyes like, what,
Not
he's
again.
telling me he's going to get laid?
Right. Heading to the bathroom for a blowjob. Yeah.
He's like, this could have been us.
Okay, I'll make note that I'll kind of go
Pay
back
attention to where
the,
I'm going, so I don't get kidnapped.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna go back to the dance floor and just watch where they're.
Yep, that's where they're heading. And she's chatting with you all about the Young Elven Technologists and how you would love it here and
Oh yeah.
how it's challenging and fun. And then you enter the solarium and yeah, you're bombarded by the lights and the music and the people and the beauty, and you see the catwalks and the skylight and the fake sunlight and just all the trees and grass, and oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. It's beautiful in here. It's amazing.
Okay, and she pulls you through the solarium, and there's people chatting in groups and walking all around, just people kind of everywhere milling about. Oh, these guys with the castle, those are up on the catwalk.
Okay.
Okay.
They're not like down here with all the revelers. That's with the little mark on them.
Okay.
Oops. And she walks up, and she, as you guys get close, she has your hand, and she just waves at the guards and says, "Hi guys, we're gonna go down and take a peek at the computer room," and gives them a wink. And they just let you guys on by, and you head down the stairs.
Okay.
There goes Atari's kidney.
I know.
Wake up in Nebraska.
Give me a sec.
I'm gonna maybe, if it's possible, activate my comm link to the channel that we're all on, so that everyone can hear the conversation.
At first, Shady would roll her eyes again at that until she realized that it wasn't what it seemed.
You hear this moaning and this banging of this cheap door, maybe a bathroom door. Alright. Almost ready. Sorry guys. I'm trying to switch maps and do it cleanly here. So many things to click.
I'm just eating food, and I just say, good for you, man. Keep eating food.
Alright. The basement, yes. So you go down the stairs. And down here, you come out into a hallway. Underneath the stairs is a bunch of cleaning supplies, and in the corner back here. And she leads you to the door. You head out the door into a hallway.
I say,
These doors are marked as bathrooms. This is a double door. This is a large glass window peering out. And on the other side, you see what's obviously a security room. You can see, large monitors and guards in there, half dressed in combat armor. One of them waves up as they see Eleanor come down the stairs with you, holding your hand,
I say into the comm, like, wow.
and they watch you.
What is that? You got like 4 guards down here. Must be pretty important stuff.
Oh yeah, this is we do. This is where our got a lot invested down in here. Of course, we're gonna guard it. There's other poly clubs that don't agree with our philosophies and are afraid of us.
Why would they be
And for
afraid?
good reason, because of the message that we give. Like this APN that's always had it out for us. Oh, I hate those guys. Don't let me get started on those. Anyways, come on. It's just through these doors. You're going to love this. And she takes you through the doors into this hallway.
Yeah. Pretty empty hallway just past these double doors.
How obvious
Shut up.
is
I was
he
building
being?
the suspense. Man, you totally killed it. And you come down this hallway into this large, well-lit room full of cubicles. This cavernous area
A lot of cubicles.
is where all the hottest deckers in town get to hang out after they join the Young Elven Technologist Poly Club. They're put to work here developing software for various companies, including Sylvan Information is one of the names she drops.
Oh.
You can see that this area is divided into 40 workstations, each partition and having a chair, desk, and small computer terminal. Enclosed at the end is, behind some soundproof glass, are their central processing units. You can see a handful of people in the cubies working, if you will.
Yeah, with technology today, people can work from home. You know that, right, Eleanor?
She says, yeah, but these are pretty high advanced, and this is an inside line. And yeah, this looks like a big, think tank, if you will, of deckers.
I make a mental
Making
note.
programs
thinking,
and coding
didn't we
for the Young Elven Technologists to distribute amongst companies, mostly related to Aaron, the scribe. She says this is all his
I make a mental
operation.
note that didn't I dump a virus in the Sylvan headquarter mainframe?
Yep. When she dropped that name as one of their main business associates or customers, yeah, that name struck a bell. Sylvan Information.
Oopsie.
It was a virus for just a moment like this where you need access to
And it's impressive. Atari, what you see is very state-of-the-art, very large in scale, very impressive.
Huh.
You can see why there's a lot of deckers coming here, and it appears working for them. Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and while this is going on, what's everyone else doing? We'll call this an hour and a half in.
I'm snacking.
Dancing.
Dancing.
Over listening stuff, wandering around,
Mingling.
checking stuff out. Yep.
I'm kind of dancing by myself.
Okay. There
Like a
are one or
dwarf.
two dwarfs around here. I'm not going to try and point them out on the map, but you might be able to find them on your own.
Just say guest. Any dwarf women?
They'll be guests. Let's see. That's a no. Yeah, that's a dwarf. I put 1 or 2 dwarves in here. I think there's one dancing somewhere.
Yeah, if I see a
Anyways.
dwarf. Oh, there's one. I'm like, what's up, guest? It's an interesting name.
They're all just generic people that live in the barrens nearby, not really, living on the street, but not living a great life. Easily recruitable, young people, which is common. I mean, these type of things are common for poly clubs trying to recruit members, and stuff like that, and swell their ranks and spread their message. So this is quite common.
They're obviously spreading the cash around. I mean, shit. They gave us money to come here.
Yeah, well funded. You rolled, I rolled, or not you, I rolled. Okay. Giggles.
Yes.
Atari, you're just starting to head back up the stairs.
Hey, where'd I go?
Okay.
I grabbed you.
Oh,
You are eating and you've got a big plate full of food and you're kind of standing on the edge of the stairs just looking down at all the action down below. And you get a tap on your shoulder.
can I help you?
Hello, my name is Johnson.
I've been expecting you.
His voice is smooth, cultured, and has a distinctive elven accent, almost the antithesis of the person to whom it belongs. The speaker is elven, but he could easily pass for a misshapen human or perhaps even a good-looking orc.
Well, my voice is smooth, soulful.
holy shit, man.
Thin
Like
pink
that.
lines of scar tissue crisscross his scalp, cutting through his close-cropped hair like roads on a dark map. His craggy face could have been hewn from a piece of quartz. His mouth, however, is slightly undersized and unable to contain his stunning set of gold-capped teeth. He glances about before continuing. Perhaps you should grab up the rest of your team. I have a task that requiring persons with your talents.
I mentioned over the comm link that I've met our contact and we're up at the stairs.
I'll head on over there.
Yeah, Elmari will dance and twirl and make his way over, and then when he gets close to the door, he'll just start walking.
And
I just tell Mr. Johnson they're on their way.
Given her low level of essence, Shady just stops dancing and starts walking in that direction.
Okay.
I'm going to tell the elf, hey, thanks for showing me around. I've got an appointment I need to keep. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah. Give me your number. I'll give you a call.
Yeah, you bet. Actually, give me yours as well. I give her a fake number, but I'll take hers.
Oh, Tari. So disappointed.
Break her heart. They are hackers. They could probably figure it out.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'll take hers though.
Yep, she gives it to you. Absolutely.
Okay. And then I head over to the meeting.
Right. Or Shady. Shady me. When do you revive? He glances about. There he is. Good to meet you, Atari. My real name and the organization I represent are unimportant. All you need to know is that the young elven technologists have committed a number of atrocities that have, thus far, gone unpunished. With your help, I intend to rectify this injustice.
Motherfuckers.
First,
Fuck those assholes.
located somewhere in the computer system on this premises, the young elven technologists have a data store containing a number of backdoor passcodes to the systems of some very influential institutions. You must obtain 2 copies of these passcodes. Second, 1 copy must be delivered to the private suite used by Aaron the Scribe when he visits here upstairs. His next visit is scheduled for this Saturday in 2 days. Along with the passcode, you must also leave a sealed envelope that our mutual acquaintance, Big Smiles, is currently holding. Third, you must make a very quick matrix run against Dassum Securities and Investments.
What's the name
This
of the
is where
security?
Dassum, Dassum, Securities and Investments. You've heard of them. It's a big banking institution. This is where the other copy of the passcodes may prove beneficial. The branch office at LTG network number 3206, subnode 52-7229. This branch office employs SAN software that can be circumvented using one of the passcodes. All you have to do is determine which passcode to use. Once inside Dassum's system, go to the liquidations subprocessor.
The liquidation subprocessor?
That is the liquidations subprocessor. When you get to this SPU, execute the program that Miss Big Smiles gives you. It will handle the rest. When it's finished, get out. The run must take place no later than tomorrow night. The young elven technologists have no meeting scheduled until Aaron's arrival on Saturday in 2 days, so only a skeleton crew should be present. More importantly, Dassum Securities and Investments will be doing an audit on this branch in 4 days. This will leave the young elven technologists in a precarious position with no time for a cover-up. Under no circumstance should you deviate from this plan or attempt any facet of this run from beyond these walls. Deck into the technologist system from inside this building. Then go directly to Dassum. For reasons best kept secret, all paths must lead directly to the young elven technologist doorstep, especially if things go sour. When you have completed this run, our Miss Big Smiles will meet you, and she will take possession of the passcodes in exchange for 40,000 nuyen each. I'm prepared to give you 50,000 nuyen now, or 10,000 each. And he starts to hold out a cred stick.
Okay.
So he invited us here to hack these guys.
Okay. So I want to make sure I understand. So you want me to hack into the computer system here,
Yes.
find some passcodes, make 2 copies of them. One I'm going to deliver to Aaron, where his room is in here.
A hard copy there, yes.
And then,
Along with this letter.
yep. And then, along with the letter that Big Smiles has. Then I need to make a
We'll give you,
matrix
yep.
run on the Dassum Securities and Investments firm using those
Using the-
passcodes.
Using the second copy of the passcode. Yep.
And I'm going to go to branch
break in.
3206, subnode 52-7229. And I'm looking for the liquidations subprocessor. And then I'm going to execute.
That
What's that?
a little bit off. You're going to go to that location to use the passcode to break through. That's the node you're going to break through. That's the door.
Okay.
Like the phone number, if you will, that you're going to hack.
And then once I get in, I execute the program.
And then once
from
you
Big
get in,
Smiles.
once you get in, you're gonna find the liquidation CPU,
Okay.
or not CPU, SPU, subprocessor unit, which will be
Right.
inside somewhere beyond that phone number, the network.
Okay.
And once you find that, that's when you're gonna release the program that also Big Smiles will give you.
Okay.
And then when it's finished doing its thing, then you'll jack out.
Okay.
But it has to all be done from here, so that everything
Points
is
back.
traced back to here. When they investigate where what happened went, where what when why who, it'll all lead back to here, whether things go right or things go wrong, especially if things go wrong.
Makes sense. Anyone want to negotiate that price?
Since we're in the lion's den, I think we're gonna have to, we might need a bit more than this, just because of the magnitude of this this job you want, and us being right in the middle of everything.
Yes, I can certainly understand your concerns. Roll negotiation. God, 3.
Shit.
However, I think this is already good compensation.
I love the seamless just picking right up.
That Windtree guy might be a guard for this stuff, huh?
Ask about him.
All right, so you start to ask, and before you can get any more details or any more questions, answers out of Johnson, your attention is suddenly drawn to a major scuffle near the front door. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see some of the security trolls running through, LMGs in hand, heading towards the door. And above the noise of the crowd, you can hear this shrill voice shout out, "But I tell you, I am Lee Gordon! How can you mistake this face?"
Lee Gordon?
Do we know who Lee Gordon is?
Super green.
I don't remember a Lee Gordon. Do we need to do a memory roll?
Yeah, you guys can do memory roll if you want.
Because I am totally blanking on a Lee Gordon. I don't remember shit.
Hans, you vaguely remember a Lee being mentioned sometime during this party. Yeah, that was you. No one else does remember a Lee Gordon. However, while you guys are sitting there thinking about it and looking down at the door to see who it is, you see once some of the crowds kind of separates a little bit as the guards make a circle, clearing the area and getting things under control. Standing there is the doorman, and next to the doorman looks like an exact copy of your Mr. Johnson. And then when you go to kind of take a double take, you see that your Mr. Johnson is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, damn it. We didn't get our money.
Yeah, he
might have
handed
been
you
a
the
fake.
cred stick.
Okay.
He handed
So-
you the cred stick.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my 10 grand.
Can I look on the astral? And find
Atari, you in Longstreet, remember, I'll give you this since you, as you guys heard the commotion and all kind of turned,
Yeah.
you heard a giggle, this giggle laugh behind you.
Was it
kind of
me?
From your Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
Kind of a laugh.
That was weird.
Is he a changeling?
Hmm.
Can I sense anybody in here to see if they match the astral, or if they're masked or anything?
So, was that a fake job or was that a real job? I'm so confused.
No, we were definitely hired. But I think the imagery of the person was not who they appear to be.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, they might have. One of the possibilities is they might have used the guy who just came in as a face, because they did start the whole thing off by saying the employer is unimportant. So they obviously, as most employers, don't want us to know who they are. The other possibility is that's our real contact.
So as you guys are sitting there kind of discussing that after all this happened, you see an elf, pretty official looking elf, come out of the solarium. never saw him before. It's not the wind tree guy. And he steps in. He starts giving orders to these 3 troll raisers that are standing around, and one of them and this official-looking elf guy take this Lee Gorbin guy, whoever he is, and starts walking him through the solarium, back through the solarium. And the other 2 trolls start fanning out in the crowd, kind of looking around like they're looking for someone.
So the guy that the trolls are escorting looked like the dude with the mince face, right?
Yeah.
The guy they're escorting is this guy right here.
Okay. But that's not the
Looks
actual
like
guy.
just the guy you were just talking to. It looks just like the guy you were just talking to.
But it's not him, so the other guy was making himself look like him.
Yeah. So they're looking for the imposter guy that we just spoke to.
You don't see him anywhere. You don't. He's just poof. Yeah. You didn't see him slip out, but obviously when this commotion happened, he must have somehow slipped out. And these 2 trolls are now, we'll say this guy and this guy are now fanning through, kind of looking at people, looking around.
Did anyone see us talking to him?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea to take a look around, see if anyone else is noticing the same thing as us.
Everyone roll perception.
We might need to get out of here, guys. Or do we have a mission tonight to do here?
Yeah, it has to be done before tomorrow night.
But we all have to do it in here. So
Yeah, so basically I need to leave, go talk with my contact to get supplies.
Almari, you're watching this guard down here, and you
Yep.
kind of see him pantomiming like a height, like holding his hand up like this tall, and then kind of motioning at his face, like making slash marks around his face, like maybe like an ugly or scarred face, and the person he's talking to looks over up kind of towards you guys and points up kind of towards you guys, and the troll kind of looks up there towards the banquet area, not quite focusing on you guys, but up towards you, and is pointing up there and looking back at the guest, and the guest is nodding, saying, like yeah, reassuring, yeah. And then the troll starts shoving his way through people heading that close to you.
I'm gonna walk on the
Maybe
sword.
they're, looking for someone, or maybe someone who knows something. And looks like she's kind of pointing at you guys. And one of the trolls you see kind of wanders off this way, and the other troll is starting to approach very close to you guys.
Shady's going to see if she can maybe rely on stealth ability to duck into the kitchen.
I'll as the
Roll it.
troll comes up, I'll say, "Hey, what seems to be the problem? I thought this place was like, I didn't think there was going to be like issues coming here to this."
He
party."
looks at you really close. Shady, you have no problem. Go ahead and move your guy.
Yeah, once she does that, she's actually going to ignore these guys' protest and just pop back out of here. Probably, she's going to dance her way down towards the bottom door, but anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Yep, there is a back door also, if you're just looking to leave. It does look as though it's swinging open, actually. And like someone recently went out of it. The troll guard looks at you, Almari, and looks at you up and down and focuses on you for a minute and is like crinkling his eyebrow, like he's thinking hard, trying to, through the walnut brain in his thick skull. And then he says, we're looking for some intruder, has a scarred up face, really ugly looking elf guy. He was last heard talking to some elves, some group up here. Did you see anyone up here like that ugly guy?
I don't know.
We're
I
looking
think
for them.
I saw somebody wandering around, and then I think I saw some of your buddies down there, like talking to them. Weren't you guys talking to a guy like that?
There's someone that's been here that was impersonating this man, and he was last seen talking with some people, and we're looking for them. Have you seen this man?
I don't know, man. I'm sure you got stuff all over here that watches people, right?
And he's thinking and just kind of staring at you. What's everyone else doing?
Looking at the cameras.
You're looking
If-
at the cameras? Yeah, there are cameras. Mm-hmm.
Oh
If
no.
Shady,
Getting taped. If you will remember, you saw the cameras. So,
Yeah.
Them.
if there, well, three of your members saw them, so I assume that between the three of them, everyone found that knowledge out. That's why I marked them on the map.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide underneath the table or be next to it.
So, yeah, at some point they can probably look at tapes and see just who was talking to this fake Lee Gordon.
if Shady saw that door swinging, she's a little too curious, so she's actually going to go ahead and slip out that door.
Roll perception.
Got a 2.
You see a jacket and a tie on the ground next to the door.
That, of course, matched the contact.
I don't know. Are you going to pick them up?
Well, I mean, she'll at least kick him around to see if they do.
When you kick him around, you see inside is a latex mask with a wig of short cropped hair.
And the mask looks scarred and whatnot.
He Mission Impossible us.
Yeah.
Goddamn it.
And I take it there's no bodies up and down the street or alley or whatever's out this door?
No, it's fairly. I mean, it's dark. It's 10:30 at night now. There isn't very many people out around here. There is a light, a floodlight, on each corner of the building with a metal cage guard around it. They are all lit and on at this point, but it's kind of dark where you're at.
She's going to take a look and see if she can identify any cameras outside, because she did see them inside.
Go ahead and roll perception. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go outside to meet with my meet with Big Smiles. Get what I need.
You're gonna head outside. Okay. You start ducking and weaving outside. Almari, this troll is questioning you fairly more aggressively. Okay, Atari, you slip out, no problem. This guard doesn't notice you.
Where's that kitchen door at?
In the back. Atari, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna react here?
I'm just gonna go talk.
I'm sorry, not Atari. I'm sorry, Almari.
What?
Almari, what are you gonna do here? How are you reacting to this guard?
Oh, I'm just like acting like there's nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I saw.
You're gonna play dumb and try and disengage.
Well, yeah. There was a scarred guy that came up to the buffet table, and then the next thing I know, you guys are like dragging some dude off that looks like that. I don't know
Roll
anything more.
negotiation. Because yeah, you kind of got his suspicions up a little bit when he did the counter talking. Okay. He just kind of growls at you and says, "Go back to the party."
Oh yeah, man, yeah.
And he starts heading up this way as you're heading past Hans. Let me give a roll real quick if he's gonna grab you, because you went back up to the bar instead of trying to leave.
Well, no, like I went to the bar, but while he was distracting him, that's why I was asking about the kitchen.
You slipped around behind him.
Yeah.
Okay. As you did that and you
Almari
start
was
slipping
a
down the
transfer.
kitchen, this guard up here sees you do that and starts walking up this way, and you just kind of beat feet out the back door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
try to.
Mari, you get out. Mississippi, you run out.
I was gonna go out the front.
Okay. Yep, you slip out. All right, everyone heads out. Everyone, what do you do now? You're out of the building.
Looking for Big Smiles.
Probably should get out of sight.
Okay.
Where are we supposed to meet Big Smiles at?
Just follow me.
The fuck are you at?
Yeah,
Outside.
where are you at?
Yep. So you guys meet up, circle around the block, and meet up, and it had about a half a block away, and you see Big Smiles there in her van, and you hop on in, and she says, "Glad things went well for you, Chummers. Looks like you got a job." And she hands you some packages.
Okay, I take it.
Okay, it is the envelope
Take a look inside. Oh wait, is it sealed?
and the program
Yeah.
that she wants you to run. It does have a seal on it.
We've dropped off a lot of sealed envelopes.
Yeah, but this one's got the program that I gotta run, so I gotta.
No, there's two. There's the sealed envelope that you're supposed to drop off
Okay.
in the suite, and then there's the program.
Okay, so yeah, I take the program.
So 2 packages.
Yep, I take them both. Well, I'll just take the program. I'll hand the envelope to someone else, like Shady. The sealed envelope.
Okay, she'll take it. She also reclaims her weaponry.
Okay, yeah, I mean everything's there in the van. She's not playing you.
Yeah.
I mean she's a friend of Atari's.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get in there with our weapons. We just have to get past that guy that has the wand.
Well, this was a big party event they were having. That's why there was,
Yeah.
you know, a doorman wanding people. It's because they were inviting a bunch of strangers into their home, you know, to have a giant party recruitment.
I wonder,
When we
maybe
come
I could.
back,
So
they're not
normally
gonna
there
do
aren't
anything.
like 60 people in this building like there were tonight.
Maybe what I can do is call this Eleanor person in a few hours, like after this party kind of dies down, and be like, hey, I'm a bit of a night owl, and and just kind of talk my way back in after there's less people, and that way we can do this run before tomorrow night. That's what I'm thinking.
I would like to get my full gear.
All right, I'm gonna
We're
let
not
you
that far
guys.
away.
I'm gonna let you guys discuss that real quick and do a real quick be right back.
Oh yeah.
So if
gotta
anyone
take a
needs
bio
a super
break, too.
quick bio or anything, otherwise please go ahead and formulate your plan. Use that time wisely. Be right back.
I'm stepping away for a second.
Yeah, I need to as well. That's awesome.
it'll be by the time you get to Atari's, we'll say it's an even midnight.
Oh, we're gonna go back and then.
So
You
and then
gotta
once you
drive
do,
back.
it's going to be, of course, the 10 stacks open 24 hours. So
And if we're going
Okay, I'm
back this evening, it's going to be, we're going to have to give it a lot of time. First of all, it's going to take a long time for the party to wind down. Secondly, all the cleanup from the food crew is going to take that much longer on top of it. So it's going to be pretty late if we go back tonight, and we don't want to deal with minimal people around.
So we have to do this before tomorrow night.
no, the night after tomorrow. So you have one night. So you have 2 days. So you have, all of tomorrow night, and then all of the next day.
Oh, so we have 3 days
Before
to do it?
Aaron the Scribe is going to be showing up with probably an entourage because he's, fairly well known and obviously and powerful, and having a bunch of meetings with YET members and events. So there'll be lots of people, and it'll be too late to do the job. So you have 2 days. So basically
48 hours.
tonight, tomorrow night, tomorrow, and the day after. Does that make sense? Did that help? Or
Yep.
did I confuse you?
So
Yeah.
was it Scarlet or whatever Phoenix that hired us to? Who was it that? No, it was the rich guy with the cigars and the real food.
For what?
That when we hit the publishers.
So
'Cause-
the
I believe
publisher
that
was
was
like the
Morlock.
third.
Atari should be able to tell you.
Yeah, so that was
JP Morlock.
job for Mr. Morlock. Break into the Sylvan Information Office, find the Sylvan computer mainframe, dump a virus that they supply. We were paid 10 grand to do it. And we looked for a manuscript called Mankind Revealed by Aaron the Scribe. Had to find a physical copy as well. And that was where we used the Prophets scan the first time.
And we screwed this guy over once before doing that, and we're going to screw him over again. Is there any kind of connection between the two? I mean, is there any pieces of the jigsaw puzzle that we can fit together?
I feel like we've been hired by both organizations to get together.
So you remember that you were hired when you attacked the APN.
Yep.
That was fun.
Except for the kid. We almost saved the kid.
No, you wouldn't know that. You know that when you attacked the APN, they thought you were YET. They thought you were Young Elven Technologists, if you remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvan Investments, if you remember right, you went there and planted a virus and roofied one of their publishers
Yeah.
Trying to
Yeah.
or editors.
Yeah.
And that company was run by Aaron,
Yep.
the scribe, or was the sole publisher for all
Right.
of
He
his
was the
works,
sole
including his
sole
children's
client
books.
with these guys. Yeah.
Right. And you stole his
His book.
manuscript for his next book.
Yep.
Yep.
Mankind Revealed.
And he is the chairman and main funding source for the Young Elven Technologists. This is kind of his organization, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You've
he's
pieced all
an
that
elf. He's a
together through
published
previous
author.
roles. I won't make you re-roll all that. If you want to know more and do research,
I've got a bunch of
it will
notes.
take time. It will take time, and it will take
So-
rolls if you want.
So
anything.
he's an elf.
Yep, you have notes.
He's a published author.
Yes.
He does social
Yes.
stuff regarding metahumans. He's known to be a member of the Draco Foundation. He's on the board. As a youth, he grew up in Chicago, perhaps. He's backing the Elven Techno Poly Club. He lives in Seattle, Portland, and New York. He's known for, quote, the new magic, Mankind Ascended, Future Spiral. And the Sylvan headquarters is based in Seattle. Malachi Morgan is the CEO. Software company Elven House owns all the rights to Aaron's books. known for serious security and deckers. And that's where we are. Known for...
Should we hit them tonight or tomorrow?
We'll do it tomorrow.
There's gonna be too many people that are not like Shady was saying.
I copied a dossier on this guy.
Although, I mean, the party was truly fun. I mean, it was, you could tell all expenses were taken. I mean, the music, the lights show, the Sims, all the computer hardware that was laying around everyone was playing with, the food, the drinks. I mean, everything was top notch. These guys are very professional. You know, you had a good time.
And
Atari, she was like, if it wasn't for you being so greedy and set in your ways, she was like that recruiter was making a lot of good points that were making you almost go like, maybe I should put my guns up and just go to work in a place like this.
If it wasn't for the surgery, Shady would probably be a little bit annoyed that it was actually only about an hour and a half of good time.
Yeah.
Mississippi's like, well, I gotta get back to my book.
I think I ate too much.
You guys have fun. I'm gonna go back to school.
Well, no, I have my week left of my initiate training. I'm like prepping my magical.
So I mean,
shit.
So are you not gonna partake? Is that what you're saying?
I will. I can take breaks, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
so I mean, I guess this is the question. I assume we're at our coffee shop at this point. We head back to our coffee shop and get the 10
that or
stack.
your place? I'm not sure.
Yeah, the 10 stack or whatever.
It wouldn't be right if we didn't go to the 10 stack.
Yeah. And,
Right?
And so I guess here's the deal.
Lois comes over with coffee and pie. She doesn't even wait for you to order.
It's a damn fine cup of coffee.
Some good pie.
I think this is where pies die, or this is where pies go to after they die. Okay, so here's the deal. Yeah, that place was pretty pimpin'. It's pretty nice setup, pretty enticing. We've got a job to do, but we've certainly played both sides before. So if we wanted to try to get in good with these guys, we could try. Oh, who am I kidding? We're not going to do that. We're just going to do the fucking job and get our money.
That's worked well for us.
Bunch of
I'm sorry.
The recruiter did make it sound like it was a bit of a process to join. You do have to go through, like a bit of a background check. They got to make sure that you're not someone who's going to do them harm,
Yeah.
Which you would pass, with your sin, you would pass being a past government worker.
I know, I was just going to say,
but it would take time.
Giving them that identity, it would probably go right through.
But it would take time.
They didn't seem that dwarf friendly.
They were open to all races. Yeah, they were trying to make it a point that everyone was welcome. There was a lot of there was a lot of humans, a lot of elves. Elves were probably about 50 to 60%. Humans another like 20%, and then you had the trolls, orcs, and dwarves making up the rest.
I don't know. Fuck them. That Windtree guy gave me the stink eye when I was just saying hi.
That's true.
Well,
let's murder him.
Nah,
Stinky.
So I guess the way in, maybe I get in good with this Eleanor. And
call her for a nightcap.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Or we break in and kill everyone and then take the information we want.
I like the James Bond way of doing it, man.
So 2 stories. All the windows were boarded up. There was a giant solarium. Floodlights and cameras on all 4 corners. The floodlights were behind metal cages.
Wait, solarium is in like glass ceiling?
Oh, Shady, I never told you about your second perception. Yeah, you did see cameras on the outside. They didn't appear to be functioning. Looked like they'd been busted long ago.
Okay.
This is the Barrens.
All right.
So we
Thank
can
you.
go in through the top window.
But the lights do function.
Now
the windows are all boarded up.
It was warded. The ceiling was warded and the basement was warded. Remember?
There was a part of the basement that had wards, and there was a part of the upstairs that had wards.
Doesn't a solarium have like an open top or a glass top?
There's a giant glass ceiling.
Yeah.
Now, was that warded?
No,
Okay.
it was 15 meters from the bottom floor,
With the
so
glass
15
cutter,
meters
that
up.
could be our entry.
Well, let's hit it then.
So I'm gonna. Okay, so Atari is gonna contact Eleanor for a nightcap to see if she's up for meeting for a drink.
You get voicemail,
Damn it!
but it's her real number.
I don't want her to find me. Yeah. So
Such a player. Who knew Atari?
Atari thinks he is. That's the funny thing. He literally has a special comm link to have a dating profile. Like, he thinks he is that guy. There's the Nixdorf Secretar with Lieber Secretar comm link is specifically for having dating profiles.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, because that's who he is. That's who he is.
So awesome.
But yeah, he's gonna leave a message with a number that'll work, saying, "Hey, you know, it was great. I'm really intrigued, but even more intrigued to get to know her a little bit better. Blah blah blah. You know, call me back."
Of course, you're a human, and she's like, "Ew, I hate this job. Ew."
Maybe.
You don't really think she was into you, do you, Atari?
Atari does? Absolutely. He totally does.
Yeah, of course he does.
Totally does.
That's true.
He
Yeah,
totally
dude, I should give
does.
you like 5 karma for the roleplay. That's amazing.
Do it.
All right.
Then I call back
Can
right away.
you look
Sorry,
at
we got
the-
disconnected. I wasn't sure if you heard the last part of the message, and I didn't want you to think that I was desperate, but you know, call me sometime. I had a really good time.
That's awesome. I haven't heard from you yet. Hour later.
I was getting ready to go to sleep, but I didn't want to miss your call. Also, I thought I'd call you. That is totally Atari.
And the last time he calls, as he hangs up, he starts crying and then falls asleep.
Hugging his pillow.
Still holding onto the phone.
Maybe she'll call. Yep. So that's what Atari
So
does.
are we gonna go in there? Are we gonna go in there at night? In the middle of the night?
So are you going tonight or tomorrow night
Tomorrow.
or tomorrow?
Are we gonna
or
just?
today?
Are we gonna park next to the building and you hack in?
I mean, there is no wrong answer. I'm just getting an idea here.
You could probably pull behind the building and then make the van tank look like some dumpsters or
tank
something
van.
like that, right?
I don't know if
No,
Chameleon
it doesn't
looks
work like that. No, it
It
doesn't
just
work like
makes
that.
it look like a different imagery. Like I can make.
It'd give it a
like
different
taco
paint job.
truck
Yeah, like it would be, like a taco truck, and then it would be like
or
a shrimp
police
delivery
vehicle.
service. Well, probably not that, because that would require some more modifications. You know, but like, or it'd be like the 18 van where it's black with the red racing stripes, and then it's like a green van, you know,
Mhm.
and then it's, you know, has a fancy paint job on it of like, you know, a Valkyrie riding a unicorn, you know,
Boris Vallejo style.
you know,
Or a dwarf riding a dolphin.
or, you know,
Flying dolphin.
Through the window.
3 Jose's plumbing, you know, and then, you know, cabinetry installation, switch shit up like that. All right.
So yeah, and then Atari goes home.
All right, you all go home.
Yeah.
Yep. Back to
Morning
my-
comes. Mississippi, you go to school to teach and then be taught. Everyone else, you do your things. What's everyone gonna do? When are you?
Tari's drinking coffee going, where did I go wrong? I don't understand.
Hey, Atari, can you check to see where like most of the traffic is so that we can go to that place during a lull in their activity?
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, because I'm not really much of a researcher.
Yeah, you're more of a shoot first and then shoot more later.
Is there
And then heal.
tunnels or something underneath the place?
Why can't we go through the front door?
And do what? Hey, can we grab these chairs here while we hack into your shit? Yo.
No, she wants me working
The
there.
back door is not all that difficult, and it's right close to the stairs.
Well, if you want to work for them, then you have to go through the whole background check that's going to take a while. We only got like a couple of days, right?
You now have to have it done before tomorrow night.
So you guys are thinking we should just bust down the door?
Basically, it's basically you have to have it done before Saturday night, and right now it's Friday morning.
So pretty
April
much today
April
or
the
tonight.
9th. April the 9th, Friday, 9 in the morning.
Well, let's go.
Well, 11 in the morning. Got a bit of a hangover.
Okay, so let's go there during the day. I'll try to hack into the cameras, take a look inside, and see how busy it is during the daytime. How about it?
Yeah.
Everybody gear up and let's go.
Can we
Geared up.
Can we make a distraction? Can we like drop some information with the fucking posers, the APN?
To do what?
I don't know, to have them make some kind of distraction. Try to intercept what's his name when he like arrives with his entourage or something, and
But we want him to come there because we got to deliver that stuff.
You have to have it done before he shows up.
Yeah, I can't think of how a distraction would work unless it's a distraction when there's a lot of people in there and we need some attention drawn so that we can get through the doors. But I don't even know yet, so I'm going to hack into the cameras and see how many people are there.
Exactly, and then we run this like anything else. In all likelihood, we're going to go in and we're going to seize the place, which means we need to take control of it. So anybody who's there is going to be either corralled or killed, and then that'll give us the time to do what our decker needs to do.
okay.
So once we get the vehicle there, I'm going to hack into the cameras, or try to. So as we arrive there during the day, are we seeing people go in and out, or what are we seeing? That looks like Bryce is on mute.
You're, muted, Bryce.
Sorry. So the cameras on the outside are busted. So you can't hack through them because they are broken.
Right.
They're not operative. You can go wireless from within 100 meters and just try to hack into the host.
That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try doing that.
Are you really?
Yeah.
They have a whole army of hackers, don't they? Deckers in there?
Are they doing security?
Yeah.
Wait, are they doing security? Let me look at my notes.
But we have a Hulk.
Hardly. All right, let's see. They are...
Once he gets warmed up.
Known for
least there's
serious
no
security.
drones yet
They're
to
known for
distract
serious security and deckers. So, yep. I mean, it would definitely be better for us to be inside. Someone go check the doors. They're probably not even locked.
Yeah, are we going to the back? Is that where he pulled up?
Sure, let's go in the back.
That'll be my vote.
So it's like what, 10 in the morning right now?
Yeah. They're probably closed.
Food delivery truck pull up in the back.
Yeah. Booze delivery.
That'd be good. Booze delivery.
Yeah, since they have a bar.
And then
Okay.
Maybe we disguise ourselves as booze delivery.
who wants to put in that much effort?
That's true.
Our guns will be all the disguising we need.
That's true. Let's just do it.
So, Giggles, as Shady's getting out of the truck, she's like, Giggles, come with me. The rest of you just be on guard, ready.
So you guys pull up relatively close, you know, to the back, down the back alley somewhere of the back of the building.
Yeah. We do.
Shady pulls out her pistol, makes sure it's ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Looks to Giggles to indicate the same from him.
So these windows, remember, on the bottom floor are bricked up. There's bricks that have been cemented into place over the window opening, so there are no windows, although you can see where there used to be. The door here is closed and locked with a maglock 3.
And then this door.
That's a window. These are where
There
the windows
were-
used to be.
I thought there were 2 doors out of the back, so this is the kitchen door?
That's the kitchen door.
Okay, so that's
That's
where
the
it would
only
be.
door.
Subvocally,
Sorry, I hate windows in Roll20. I've yet to find a good window token. They're all sucky.
No.
That's all good. I
Looks
was
like a window to me.
misremembering the layout. Subvocally, Shady says Atari Maglock 3. Is there anything you can do about that?
And there is. All right, I am going to plug in directly to the locking mechanism and
Okay.
hack into it.
All right, you plug on in and you are gonna slap a mark, hack on the fly. I take it
Yeah.
secretly. All right,
I want to check
are doing it directly.
astrally really quick around the area around us, and then cast increase reflexes.
Go ahead and roll a sensing. Tari, you do just well enough to slap a mark on it, and you hear a click, and the door unlocks.
Do these doors have windows or no? I'm
No.
assuming not. Okay. So one last look to Giggles to make sure he's ready.
Ready. I nod.
She's going to throw the door open and walk in, preparing to see someone in the kitchen. Not loudly throw it open, just open it and walk in. But, you know, enough that he can follow me up. Nobody in the kitchen?
Nobody is in the kitchen. You are in the kitchen. The kitchen is empty. It looks really cleaned up. All the surfaces have been put away and cleaned. Yep.
Subvocally, she says, "There's a camera in the kitchen here, Atari," and moves over to the door that's over here.
So Almari, you get an increased reflex of 4.
Yep.
So
And I
that's a
took one
plus
drain.
4 reaction and plus 2 dice.
Yep.
And you take 1 point of drain.
Okay, I'm going to try to hack into the camera.
Inside. Now, what do you mean by hack into?
I want.
Are you just trying to take
reboot
it over or manipulate it, or are you entering their matrix system?
I'm not entering their matrix system yet. I'm trying to reposition the camera or reboot it.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll hack on the fly. Are you gonna do it like from here wirelessly, or are you gonna run in?
I'm gonna do it from here. That wasn't very I should be. Am I not rolling the right number of dice? Am I just rolling shit?
You rolled 13 dice.
Yeah, I'm rolling shit.
14, 15 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 ones. You almost glitched.
Jesus Christ.
And right now you are failing.
Am I gonna have to spend an edge this early already?
I rolled 6 and got 3 successes.
Yeah.
6 on 6 dice.
All right.
Well,
gonna
you're gonna have to, or we're gonna be
Yeah.
found out.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
remember you fell on his sleeves and you're immediately
Yeah.
marked and sirened and attacked.
Doing it
Or not
again.
attacked,
I'm gonna
but
re-roll.
You're found out.
I'm gonna spend an edge, and so
Okay.
I got 1 success.
Reroll with a minus
-1.
2. -2. You get-
Atari,
I can't.
quit sounding so dejected. This
I
is how
know.
you work.
The what am I rolling?
The same thing with a extra -2. Whatever you did
Okay.
before with an extra -2.
Atari might want to dump all his karma into Edge.
That's
God,
pretty
dude,
expensive.
with all those
Holy
ones.
moly,
Jesus.
man.
Jesus.
I know, what
Right,
the
but
hell?
you succeeded. You needed 2 more. You got them. So you slap a mark. So now you have mark on the camera. And you want to just turn it
Yeah, I just
so
wanna
it's
turn it.
swiveled away. It does look like it has a 45-degree swivel. So you kind of swivel it to the right or to the left. You
To the
want it
right.
pointing this way
Yeah. Yep.
or towards Shady.
This way.
Okay.
Should I try to
Okay.
scout out
Make
ahead
yourself-
here, guys?
Let's do it. We want to go this direction. We want to go down the stairs.
You want me to?
Atari or
scout-
Shady, are you looking in that door or going through that door?
Or we could.
Is there
we-
is there a
hold
window
on,
in
we
the
could
door
just-
or no?
I'm
There's
inside.
not.
Like I'm inside now.
Oh yeah.
So we don't have to go all the way down and all that. I mean, I could just hang out here if you guys want to guard these doors.
That sounds good.
Or do you want
We
to find
could
a different
certainly-
spot?
Where do we have to put the package?
In this room. Probably downstairs.
Right, which we can deal with before leaving, because why have a shootout now if we don't have to?
Yeah.
Have
Now,
the
you
shootout
remember-
then.
You remember the recruiter saying that Aaron had his own private suite upstairs.
Okay, upstairs. So there's got to be some stairs somewhere around here going up.
That's where the ward is at.
Yeah, where you went downstairs, there was a set of stairs going up and a set of stairs going down.
Oh, okay.
I thought I described that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so so there's going to be stairs over here.
Yeah.
that go
So
up.
you know where the stairs are. Yeah, exactly.
So we could just hang out here if you want. We don't have to go any further unless you guys want to.
So if we really want to, we can move some stuff around here fairly quietly to block these doors. Otherwise, stay clear of that camera and we just watch the doors.
I want to be here taking aim at this door. Crouched down behind this table.
Yeah, and there is actually a door there, right? It's not a doorway like that, is that correct?
That is just an opening. That is correct.
Well, I'm watching the opening
I-
then.
So, and you
Okay.
can see through there. You can see a bunch of tables have been moved over along the wall. Chairs have been stacked and just moved along the side. You look in.
She's going to do a sneak over to there and look in.
Roll sneak.
If they only do their recruitment
You
party,
see a bunch of. Remember, there are cameras here at a 45-degree angle and here at a 45-degree angle. You see some members hanging out. It looks like a couple of them are on some sim equipment in some VR helmets and sim equipment. Everything is all cleaned up for the most part, and just other members milling about. A few members going about their day.
Okay, well, that's why she snuck in the first place. And as soon as she was close enough, I mean, she doesn't have to get visual necessarily, although visual will be good. But when she hears that there's people out there moving about and whatnot, then she'll just pull back.
So you're. Yep. Okay.
And she's gonna, I guess, subvocally indicate there's six out front. We'll have to be real quiet here.
how long is this going to take, Atari?
Oh, like 5 minutes. Be a piece of cake, man.
Awesome.
Awesome.
You're the best.
I know. With the
Better
with the
than all
ladies.
the rest. No.
All right, so I'm going to go into the Matrix. I'm going to slump down on the floor over here and...
All right, so you go ahead and dive in through the camera.
And going in.
Is that
Sure.
okay?
Hey, Longstreet, should you like try to do some recon?
That's what I was thinking.
Almari, maybe
I
you
could
should
just
cast something that makes
sit
us
under the
appear
camera.
like not people in this room.
Like garbage cans or something?
Something.
5 garbage cans.
Or bags of garbage.
Yeah.
Maybe I even slowly slide this little table in front of me to right there. So,
What are you doing over by the door, man?
so I can plug in
Why
right
don't you
here at the
come over?
camera.
Oh. Yeah, sit underneath the table. I'll actually, you know what? Why don't everybody get underneath the tables? And I'll make us look like boxes, or I'll try.
And guys, I'm sorry, I do have to take just a quick 2-minute AFK. I apologize.
Oh, no
Again,
worries.
I'm gonna
It's all
leave the
good.
map up so you guys can do your thing, and I will be right back. I apologize, viewers.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I'll scout down while Atari starts going Matrix just to see what's around.
Shady's going to stay on the edge of the table. She doesn't want to go under it because she wants to watch this door here and, of course, the other opening down here as well. And being under the table like that is not conducive of that.
Yeah, but if somebody comes in here to get a glass of water or something, they might.
So she's just another box sitting next to that, or making it a full bag of trash or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because with some of us on the table and some not, it doesn't look as weird having like boxes lined up on walls.
And maybe they have random people in here all the time, so it's not a big deal to see like
Trash and boxes.
hippies hanging out in the kitchen getting some free food.
No, we're going to try and not look like hippies. That's kind of what we're discussing here.
Though it'll get really awkward when someone tries to take that trash out.
Yeah, it depends on where they grab her, I guess.
They may not have a hand after that,
Probably a lot less than that.
or a head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
What?
Oh, that's
Oh.
bad too.
Dang it!
So,
Whatever you're trying to do, it's done really shittily.
I'm gonna take the hit and I'm gonna try to cast it again. Fuck.
What are you trying to cast? I just got back.
Trid Phantasm to make us all look like trash bags or boxes or whatever.
And then I was going to cast Clairvoyance to see what's on the other side of this door.
So y'all are just like huddled up underneath those tables.
Well,
No,
huddled,
all of
I'm
us.
kind of just standing there underneath the table.
So if I can make a recommendation, tactically, instead of being there, I would be over here or over here where Atari originally was, or maybe even check out what's in this door. Because there is a camera down here that is looking through this doorway that can kind of see into the kitchen. Granted, it's not its focus point, but there is a chance.
Oh.
And you guys are kind of within that view a little bit. Plus, this is an open doorway, so if someone even just comes walking over here to like do something at these tables, they can look in and see you.
Oh, I thought it was closed.
Well, that's
No,
why,
this is not closed. This is just an opening.
Mississippian
There's no doorway.
Almari, unless Atari shuts that camera down, you're on camera right now.
Yeah,
That's
open.
good to know.
Someone peek in that door.
No, this
I'll peek in
camera,
that
this camera he has basically control of. We'll say. That is
A bathroom.
a bathroom.
Oh, sweet.
Uh-oh. That might be the bathroom people go to, though.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be the last visit.
I don't.
There'll be a pile of bodies in there by the time we're done.
Oh my god.
got
I
the
don't
bathroom
see
covered.
any. I guess that's probably a refrigerator. So I mean, they may even come in here for drinks. It's a fucking kitchen.
Holy-
You know.
I know we're all.
I'm
It's
gonna.
like a
I'm gonna.
communal club place, definitely.
I'm gonna try to drop the trid and then
It's a poly club.
do it again.
A third time?
Yeah.
Why is my drain not working?
Boy, none of you guys are firing very well,
I
are you?
know. There we
There
go.
we go.
It's a decent trid. Now you guys look like,
Did
you have to
roll
be
that?
somewhat together. You can't be scattered.
Did you roll that drain? Because mine, when I hit the button, it's not actually doing the drain.
I just rolled it for you. No modifiers, right?
No modifiers, but I'm hitting the button. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Well,
It worked for me. Are you hitting the
me,
modifiers? It's going to bring up your modifier window. Or do you have that covered?
aha! I see that was the problem.
Ah,
Okay.
gotta love Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not that I'm bad mouthing it, because that's why this is even possible.
No,
Love
it's-
you, Roll20.
It was a hidden window. I couldn't see it.
I know Roll20's the best.
Roll20 rocks.
It does.
Should support us financially.
Alrighty. Moving on. What?
Okay.
So you all huddle. Where are you all huddling? Because you can't be all scattered under a trid.
Let's go over here.
I'm
Yeah,
already
well,
over here.
Yeah. There you go.
Either you need to join Giggles, or Giggles needs to flush and get out.
No, well, that camera can see through here to the bathroom.
You'd have to be in the bathroom.
We can't all fit into the bathroom.
It'd be tight.
Let's go over here.
Or you can huddle around the stoves, because then you're out of sight.
Yep.
Unless someone comes walking in. But if you're all huddled relatively together, yeah, like that. Yep.
Oh man, where does Atari go? Up on the shelf.
Yeah, just squeezed in.
Elf
with
on the shelf.
Dwarf.
I'm gonna drop this crappy clairvoyance that was very blurry, looked like blurry glasses, and have to cast it again. There we go. No drain, so I got a clairvoyance going, and I was gonna just pop it and see what's on the other
nice.
side of this door.
Of the door into the solarium.
Yep. There's no one in here.
No one is in there. All the benches have been moved to the end of the room. The stage is empty. There's all the festivity stuff is gone. You see
Are
no
there
one above
cameras
on the
in there?
catwalks, and natural light coming through the solarium. Is there what?
Cameras in here.
Cameras. I mean,
A 5, yes, you do see a camera. Above the stairwells.
So I let them know there's no one in there, but it looks like there's a camera right above the stairs. Should we go down or up?
Pointed out. Like over the stairs.
Up.
Let's go up to check to see if there's any guards above us here. This is while Atari's hacking the system right now.
Alright, well, we'll do this real quick and then we're going to switch to Cliff. Or Atari.
Sounds good.
Give me a uno momento, gentlemen, please. He is skipping around. So you head up the stairs to the second level. So you're upstairs, you see the catwalks that were noticed from below.
Yeah, I get it.
rope and plank bridge and the trees down below. You see a couple tables with chairs set up and a hallway that leads down to the east and then curves down.
And is there any cameras around here?
There are cameras. Camera here. Camera here. Camera here. Camera here.
Wow. And this is a door, I'm assuming?
This is a door.
I'm gonna go into this door. Or try to. Oh.
So the hallway keeps going down. You go into that hallway or into that door, and it is a small suite, hotel room, if you will. And there is a troll razor occupying it, one of the troll guards.
Keep going down.
Okay, you go into this room, and it is... Whoa, shit, I don't want that. Empty suite.
Did they tell us which room this is, or do we have to figure
No.
that out?
They did not tell you. Being up here... Yeah, okay, anyways, yep, go ahead.
Go into this next room.
Okay. Also occupied by a troll razor.
Okay. There was a...
Next one.
Yeah. Amari, you said there was a warded room up here somewhere?
There is some
Empty
kind
room?
of warding upstairs. Yeah. Be careful, man.
It's probably that guy's suite that's warded.
Yeah, it's probably at the end of the suite here, so I'm going to stop pressing my luck so I don't warn anyone that we're... and cancel the spell.
Okay.
I just say it looks like there are some troll guards up there, so you might want to be... and tell them about the cameras.
And while that's going on, Atari, you have released yourself to the Matrix.
Okay.
And entered Yet's system through that security camera. You have one mark on it, so you don't have full control, but you have access for sure. And you dive in.
Ooh.
Cool.
You are currently within the security camera node on this SPU that controls the cameras amongst other security things.
Okay. I guess I will go over here to this little central hub.
So you're going to go to the central SPU. Give me a sec while I catch up here.
This is different looking. This is kind of cool.
I do have a little TRID video adapter for my cyber deck that'll show you guys what it looks like in the Matrix.
So we get like a little HUD of this.
Yeah, you could have like a little like Star Wars, blue screen, little hologram.
If you share that, Shady will have that up in a little picture-in-picture.
All right, so
shit.
this SPU does in fact control all the security. You just came out of the camera node. There's also a node here for the alarms, as well as a node for the internal maglock doors and the external maglock doors. These are all represented by, that's the locks, these are the maglocks, internal, external, the camera. There we go. And then there is also the terminals that are located in the main security office in the basement. That is represented there by the computer. And then there are also 2 data stores here. containing data.
Okay, so I need to find.
So your
the
objective here is
passcodes.
to find the passcodes, which is going to be in a data store.
Yeah, so I'll try
But
going into one of the.
which data store, you're not really sure at this point.
Yeah, I'll try this one. So I should probably. Let me think about the programs I got going on right now.
So you're going to need to mark it.
Yeah, 1 second here. Okay. All right, so I will mark it. Hack on the fly. Oops. Damn.
There you go.
Nice. Well played. And I'm going to remind you just this one time, God is always watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you slap a mark on this data file and you start rummaging through it real quick, and you see that this is access data. This has a complete log of all access requests. This is where whenever anyone comes and goes through the security logs, it is kept here on record. And that includes any type of matrix breaches and whatnot. Like this is where the ICE reports, the patrol ICE and whatnot. If it sees anything, this is where those reports are kept.
Okay. So I'm not seeing anything then for.
Nothing at all as far as
Passcodes.
passcodes for any sort of backdoor worm programs.
Okay.
Nope.
Let's try.
Make sure we're not in there.
I'll come back to it. Let's try this one.
The other one. These are just general security data files. Nothing here at all except for, basic security measures within the building and emergency plans if there's a fire and a break-in, an earthquake,
Okay, I'm gonna head this direction.
nothing to do with computer stuff. All right, you head down that data line to another SPU. Whoops. Go ahead and move there.
Okay.
This appears to be a secondary programming system, so almost like a backup system. There are 2 data files, data blocks, as well as a junction leading to another SPU.
You've got a maze, man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and slap a mark on this SPU's data.
Nice.
I like that.
Sorry? Oh. This data block appears to be a bunch of backup files. Basically just a backup of all the program files in case anything should crash or need to be rebooted. Nothing of value.
Okay, so there's no backups of these passcodes or anything like that.
No, nothing like that. No, nothing sensitive like that.
All right, I think both of these are backups. So let's go this way. Don't like the looks of those guys.
Ooh. We're gonna see some Decker on Decker doc.
Yeah. Got some triple decker action going on over here.
Okay, so you enter this SPU. Sorry, I kind of shoved you in there. Now remember, you are running silent. That's your MO, is you run hot VR and run silent. So just because you enter an SPU with other deckers doesn't mean they're going to see you. Okay, they have to be specifically looking for someone running silent. So you slip into this SPU, all quiet like, and there are technologists, Elven Techie deckers in here working, probably from the computer room. They do not react to you. They are not running silent. That's why as soon as you walk in there, you can see them because they are not running silent.
Okay.
And this appears to be the research and development processor unit. Coming off of this, you see the link to the terminals that are located in the computer room, and as well as 2 data stores.
For research and development. I'm not sure if research and development is going to have passcode data related to DASM securities and investments.
You got to go deeper.
I'm gonna keep going.
One of the, as you start heading down that path, behind you, one of the deckers kind of looked up from all the programming that he was doing and just kind of looks around for a moment, but you had already started slipping out the SPU.
Okay.
All right.
He's deep in the shit now.
What's that yellow thing?
Oh, man.
Everyone be quiet. Atari's decking right now.
All right. So this appears to be a main data routing subprocessor unit. Coming off of it, you see our telephone access lines, one leading to the ground and upstairs, and the other telephone lines leading down to the basement, marked by the blue kind of X looking things. You see 3 other data stores also coming off of this. There is a large yellow eye overseeing this SPU. It appears to be a patrol ICE, which is going to be doing a roll to detect you. Also floating in here is a decker that is doing some coding. Hanging off of it is a link to another SPU, as well as a data link outside the host to the main grid. So this would be like in a point where you'd access from the rest of the matrix.
Okay.
Which is the dotted line going off to the north.
Okay.
All right, so let me roll for the ice. And I believe you are going to be rolling as well. So you, Cliff, are going to be rolling logic plus sleaze.
Okay.
Oh, that is brutal. That's a 50% success. You got to get 4 successes.
Rolling like fire.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Woo!
I got to do the reverse. I got to roll sleaze plus logic.
Yep, sleaze plus logic. And you don't get the logic bonus on this. It's nothing analytical.
Yes.
That shit.
Look at him
Wow.
go.
Yes.
Oh, you guys have a professional. Finally, he's starting to prove it.
All right. I want to go
Right.
and look at this one.
Go, Atari, go. I'm gonna start
Subvo.
creating papers again.
Some
This
vocally
appears to
Shady's
be
like 3 minutes 30 seconds left.
This appears to be an email data store.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, shit. We need to... I'm sorry. You got 6 on your hack? I didn't roll my... Okay, yep. Yep, this is an email data store. This has just records of emails.
And
Nothing of
no
value. that
passcodes
you-
in those emails.
Nope.
All right.
Lots of talk of, just the comings and goings of the YET, but nothing that seems to be of any value.
Okay, let's try this one.
Okay. That one has
Want me to roll
is the
hacking?
administrative email data store. No, you don't have to hack it.
Okay.
Once you hack the one SPU, you don't need another just to look
Okay.
at them.
And what about this one?
So the administrative email data store, one of the files in that one
Okay.
did have a lock on it.
Ooh.
So you couldn't just see what it was. It is locked.
All right, so let's look at that one.
Do you have to unencrypt it, or can you just copy that shit?
You have to break the lock.
Yeah, let's see here. It's gonna be, let's see here. Make sure I got which programs I want running. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hack into it.
So you're gonna crack the file.
Yeah.
All right, this would be hacking plus logic, cap of attack against its protection rating times 2.
Okay, so this is gonna be my. So I'm gonna be doing hacking, and this would be a logic, right? So I get to add my plus
Yes.
for logics as well.
Yes. And your cap is attack, not sleaze.
Oh, shit. All right, hang on. Let me do that again then. Let me reset that. Okay, matrix. All right. Free.
So if you need to swap programs or whatever,
Yep. So yeah,
configuration.
as a yep, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna swap my. I'm just gonna swap sleaze and attack for a minute. There we go. And now I'm gonna try that again. Okay.
Cool. You got it. This is Error on the Scribe's email.
Ooh. Copy, copy, copy.
Okay, you copy it. Okay. It does not have the passcodes, but it does have some interesting information that may be of value.
Okay. And then what?
Personal insights to the goals and workings of the YET.
Ooh, indeed. Some light reading before bed. And what is this guy?
All right, so that is a routing data store. This is where records of all the routing requests are kept here. So this is very technical, bland stuff. No passcodes.
Moving on.
This is so funny. Next SPU. Go ahead and move yourself there.
The one with the dot.
So this SPU
got
controls the administration system. Connected here are terminals that are located in the administration offices that are down in the basement. There are also 3 data stores branching off from here. As you left that SPU, give me another roll on the patrol as it gives another sweep. So you're going to be rolling. What did I say last time?
Sleaze. Plus logic.
Logic plus sleaze, yep. I got 4. Whoa!
Yes!
Whoa! Yeah, no, the system has
good.
no idea that you are here.
Yes!
Okay. Go ahead. Now what are you going to do?
Gonna go to the one with the dot, which I think was
Okay,
the
that data
professor's
store.
suggestion.
Okay, go ahead and slap a mark on this SPU's data store so you can gain access. Gotta beat a 3.
Are we watching on a little vid screen or something?
Yep.
I got a 3 as well.
We could probably bring
You
it
are
up in our
pushing.
cyber eyes.
Push goes to defender, so you are losing.
Okay, so I guess I'll spend an edge. And so that would be
Same thing with a
-3.
-3.
So
There
No
you
problem.
go.
yeah, I seem to roll higher successes with less dice. It's crazy.
So this is a personnel file. It contains dossiers compiled by security of all active members that live in the area. It's very large files. It also includes employment records showing no less than 24 young elven technologists working for the Sylvan Information Corporation.
I copy their data.
Okay, lots of data here. It's going to take a little bit of time.
Yep.
Din, 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 din,
Copy 35% complete.
din, din.
40.
All right, so
42.
you copied those files. What are you going to do now?
All right. What's this one?
Let me see. Which one? That one. My God, you're so funny. Okay, this is general files. There's really nothing here. Just very vanilla, basic files. All right. This one is restricted and has a lock.
All right.
Restricted.
That's where I'm going.
You have to crack it.
Okay. You have to crack it.
So once again, this is going to be cracking a file. Requires hacking plus logic, cap of attack.
Hacking plus logic. Cap of attack.
To beat a 3. God, I'm rolling like 3 everything.
Oops. And I think on this one, I am going to swap a program here. Maybe. Oh wait, no, that's just for TV damage. Data processing. Nope. I'm not going to swap any programs. All right. So this is my hack on the fly. Come on. Spin an edge.
Okay.
And that's going to be -3. So it'll be +1. Here we go.
All right. You crack it. This is a restricted administration system file. It contains numerous top secret files, including a list of Sylvan Information's client names, addresses, LTG locations, and software packages purchased. You see in here all the purchasers of the programs. Included in here are purchases of DASM.
Okay. And that's I'm looking for any DASM data.
Yep, you believe that you can use this data to cross-reference which passcode to possibly use.
Okay. Then I will
So
copy
you feel
it.
this data would be it's not the passcode you're looking for, but this would definitely help point to which passcode to use.
Okay.
Plus, it's all the programs
Okay.
that they're using here, and I mean that could be huge.
Very highly
I take it.
sensitive, important data. Excellent. Okay,
All right. Well, I guess
you are one step closer.
I go.
And on that note, Chummers,
Oh man. Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
we will finish our Matrix dive and see if things stay quiet on the reality front for the rest of our crew. Join us next week.
Thanks for watching,
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone. Have a
Take
good
care.
night.
and keep smiling.